Hey guys, thanks for checking out another video. Today we're talking about gambling and mental health. There is a strong relationship between the two, and we want to explore how you can enjoy gambling and still maintain a healthy mind. If you've ever hit a big win while gambling, you'll know that it can have a major effect on your emotions. In moderation, the feelings of elation and excitement can be a fun part of the gambling experience. However, when you start to chase those powerful emotions, you have a problem, which we're going to get into. Gambling and mental health are connected in other ways too. Problem gambling can cause financial issues, which can have a huge impact on your mental health. Gambling can also go hand in hand with an unhealthy lifestyle, like staying up late or bad eating habits. It can affect your personal relationships. All of this affects your mental health and overall well-being. If someone is really struggling with gambling, it could be down to a behavioral disorder or a gambling addiction. When you have a gambling addiction, you don't feel in control and are stuck in a repeated pattern of behavior. You continue gambling despite negative impacts on other parts of your life. It becomes the most important thing in the world. A lot of the credit for identifying gambling as a disease goes to one man, Dr. Robert Custer. In the 1970s, Dr. Custer was the first to differentiate between recreational gamblers who could enjoy gambling socially and compulsive gamblers. He even identified himself as a recreational gambler who could enjoy his hobby with few negative consequences. He identified various characteristics of compulsive gamblers: the tendency to gamble alone, gambling to relieve pain, and gambling to mask other unresolved issues. Dr. Custer eventually founded a psychiatric center at Taylor Manor, Maryland, where he began to treat compulsive gamblers. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders is the main reference book for categorizing and treating mental disorders in the US. In 1980, largely thanks to Dr. Custer's work, pathological gambling became the first non-substance related issue included in the DSM. It was a major step forward in recognizing and treating gambling addiction. Experts have identified 4 main reasons why people gamble. The first is for social reasons. Gambling lets you spend time with friends and share a common interest, or night out at the casino together. Communities online and offline get built around the hobby. People gamble for fun and entertainment. Many types of gambling require skills that can be honed over time, which is a fun challenge. There are also financial reasons. While winning money is clearly part of the gambling experience, seeing gambling as a way to make money is a fallacy and a sign of problem gambling. And finally, coping reasons. Problem gamblers turn to gambling when they are stressed or anxious, to chase adrenaline and mask other issues. This is another sign of a dangerous relationship with gambling, and terrible for your mental health. Taking into account those motivations, gamblers can be sorted into 3 main groups. Low-risk gamblers who enjoy gambling occasionally and have no problem with losing. At-risk gamblers who experience guilt or anxiety when they gamble, chase losses, or bet more than they can afford. High-risk gamblers who can't control their gambling, have financial problems, relationship issues, or depression. Gambling disorders arrive when negative habits are repeated and responsible gambling practices are not being followed. There are other factors that affect problem gambling too, like money, genetics, or exposure to gambling. The key to understanding how this works from a scientific perspective lies in the brain and its reward system. Dopamine is a chemical messenger in the brain, which gets released at various times, including when we gamble. When it's released, we feel excitement and pleasure. It regulates our mood, motivation, and overall mental well-being. Along with triggering dopamine, problem gambling often goes hand in hand with other things that give your brain signals, like alcohol use, money problems, or how you relate to other people. When you're gambling, your brain may release dopamine when you win, but studies have shown that it also releases it when you lose and at other random intervals. This confuses and overpowers your brain's reward system. Problem gamblers chase the dopamine high, but they don't know if and when it will come. It hijacks the normal reward system and puts you on the path to addiction. Whether you are a casual gambler who wants to tweak your relationship with gambling, or you've identified serious signs of problem gambling, there are ways to improve your situation. Being mindful of your mental health and taking positive steps to protect it is going to be a big part of your journey. When you've got a gambling problem, it is essential to talk about it. It could be with a friend, family member, a trained professional, or a support group. Talking provides vital encouragement and human connection. Hearing other perspectives can change your views. Even just saying what you are experiencing out loud can help you a lot. Talking and sharing is the first step to recovery and relieves stress and mental pressure. One of the golden rules of responsible gambling is to only gamble with money you would be happy to lose. When you don't, it can cause a lot of mental stress. Setting a weekly or monthly gambling budget is important. Online casinos and sportsbooks often provide tools to help you with this, like deposit limits. Don't chase losses. It can quickly snowball into bigger losses and cause you to lose track of your spending and budgeting. If you have a gambling problem, removing yourself from temptation is key to managing your recovery. You can use self-exclusion tools to ban yourself from casinos and sportsbooks, online and offline. You can also block gambling sites on your phone or laptop. Distance yourself from people or activities that you associate with gambling. Extracting yourself from triggering situations gives you the best chance of improving your mental state. Once you've successfully removed gambling from your life, it's important to fill the gap with new, healthy habits or hobbies. Healthy alternative activities distract you from urges and strengthen your resolve to not gamble. Choose hobbies that are connected with positive mental health, like being out in nature, sharing experiences with friends and family. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check our other videos and read the full Responsible Gambling series over on WSN.com. See you on the next one.